Okay, so I've been getting a few questions about how I make my goal, how I got to goal cap. Most of that goal I've had since um, Battle for Azeroth. Um, because back then you can do a lot of the reputations and the once you get the bonus cash at the end. So it was roughly 2-3,000 gold whenever you get a. Plus, there was a lot of days that the like the reward for doing the 3 or 4 world quests from a specific faction, you would get gold. So I would just run it with all of my tunes. Um, this is my main. Well, this is actually just where I have all my horde tunes. Um, as you can see, I only have one level 60 on this one. The other ones are just level 50. This one is just I'm saving that name for when I switch a character back here. Demon Soul, which is actually the same server connected to my main server Shatterhand. I have all my alliance tunes, and in this one it's just they're all still level 50. I haven't started leveling none of them. Sorry. And then on this one I just have my second level 60. Um, and I'm transferring back to Shadowhand in a couple of weeks. Um, so I'm just gonna run you through what I do as of right now. Right now with those tunes, 2 tunes, I have the callings because every day you get a good piece amount of gold from them. And at the start of the at the beginning of the expansion, I did a lot of inscription and jewel crafting with this character, which is my main. So I did make a lot of gold in the beginning with that. But roughly my last few million goals, because I had the gold cap on that other character in that specific server. And then on this is the one I used to buy the black market containers. Right now, it's only at around 100k. And I do a lot of um, trying small farms and stuff, and they sometimes take a while, but some of them eventually do get uh, sold. Also, right now on this character is my the one I do my bank stuff. So you can see I have a lot of auctions on this one, and something that I still do roughly every week because I do mount farming. So I haven't had a mount drop in a while, so I'm starting to going back to farming a lot of mounts that I still don't have. And once one drops, I'm gonna upload uh, the mount when I get it. But something that I still do a lot is I still do the garrison's mission table, and this is the reason why. The reason I still do them with all of my characters is because you still get some gold from it and really doesn't take that much. But I still do them because specifically I still get um, this amount to drop and it fluctuates. Sometimes it sells for 12k, 5k depending. but it still sells. Something that I still get from the table and it sells is the Medallion of the Legion, which is the token that gives you rep with all the different uh, World of that Draenor reputation, and those still sell pretty good. Let me see if I have. Sorry. This one's the barrel oil. Sometimes they go up and down, but I still sell a lot of them. Um, say okay, I have around 6 of them, and they go up and down. I sometimes they sell for 2K, sometimes 4 or 5K, but they still sell. Not super fast, but they still do. And when you have a lot of alts like I do, it adds up. Um, let's see. Back in Warlords of Draenor, I used to make a lot of gold with the jewel crafting hut because it had like a daily quest, and most of them it gave a lot of gold. So it was a lot of tunes, a lot of gold. Only back then I only had like 10 characters at max level. Let's see what else. So that's pretty much it. Um, but yeah, I still at one point I had 2 gold caps, but um, I always had ones that I said I'm saving that specific gold cap for the Syrian Tiger, which I got a couple of days ago, and then back in Battle for Azeroth. Um, so I spent not all of it, but I spent a huge amount of the gold by getting the how people call them the long boy. Um, but that's pretty much how I get most of my gold. It's not a very in-depth gold farming, like depending on the expansion. I used to do a lot of mining and herbalism. Like most of my tunes have mining and herb. Like there's specific ones. Like this one has jewel crafting, inscription. I have all the professions around all my tunes. Like I have a specific engineer, specific tailor, enchanter, etc. But most of my alts just have mining and herbalism because while you're leveling, you're gonna be able to get a lot of that, and that also gives me a good piece amount of gold, especially at the beginning of an expansion. Um, Also, something that I do from here a lot is this. Like I get a lot of primal spirit, and if you have 25, you can just change it, or basically just let me just show you really quick. And like I said, because I have all those alts that have the garrison maxed out, you can trade it for this, the Savage Bloods, and like right now I have 80, so I was able to buy 3. And let me just show you really quick that you can actually every single Savage Blood you can just trade it. Do this, it's quicker this way. And just each Savage Blood can be turned into this gold purses, and I just noticed this was probably a change they implemented in this patch. Because usually I would get over 50 gold per purse. So I just did this a couple of days ago. So I guess that's one of those things that did not change until this patch that was out this week. But that was another thing that was helping me make a lot of gold. Guess not anymore. But that's pretty much, I also, um it doesn't sell all the time, but I do farm some pets. As you can see, I have a lot of this. Like sometimes, depending on a pet that I get, I'll just boost it to 25 because it goes for more gold. So it all depends. I'm gonna be uploading another video with all the mounts, like the rare mounts and stuff that I have. So look out for that one soon. And if you have any questions, just uh, post it on the comments. And if you have recommendations of other stuff that actually helps you make gold, you can share it with everybody and myself in the comments. And again, thank you for watching, and until the next one.